Hey, what's up, everybody? Weeman here on another episode of Lil Revolution.
And I'm Pancho. What's up, guys? How are you?
What's up, Punch?
How you been?
I've been good. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah,
We take a week off, and I feel like I haven't seen you in like a month.
I really missed you, dude.
I missed you too, buddy.
I know, man.
It was good.
I miss doing this, man. I didn't realize I liked it so much. It's like I got a bug. The fucking interview.
I was thinking the same thing, and I got excited for this week because I know what we got going. And I was just like, I was on vacation, and even though I was on vacation, I'm like, man, okay, we got this person, we got this person. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be good, man. And this next person we have is part of our dream list.
Wow, he is. I remember when we wrote the list.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
and,
we made a dream list, and it's coming true, dude.
I got excited.
Yeah.
And this is good. You ready for him, or you got anything you want to drop before we get out there?
No. I think I'm good. I think
you're ready.
I think let's get on to it, man.
All right, everybody. First time on our show ever. Funny guy, does comedy, acting. He probably does even dancing out somewhere. We don't know, but we're going to find out. Welcome to the couch, King Bach.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, King?
There you go.
That was my dancing.
Have you ever been sandwiched in between two doors?
I'm down, bro. I'm fucking down.
Two midgies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're really trying to get that sponsorship
Take
going.
it easy.
But whoa, you can't say midgie. Okay.
No. Wow, this is crazy. Did you talk about it yet?
We've been talking
we talk about it on every episode,
dude.
What's the PC term for that?
That's the PC.
Nah,
Midgies is the
Midgies is PC.
Midgies is PC.
Oh wow.
And
I mean, it's in grocery stores and shit. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, we're using it.
Damn.
so
Other little people won't agree with it, but it's all good. You know?
That's
we
crazy.
got to stick out.
Got to.
we take things to the next level. That's how we do.
That is wild. That is bold.
You know what I like?
What's
he
that?
didn't even get the memo. He didn't even know, but he knew to wear orange, like something different to stand out. Off
Oh
the
yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
pop. It's
Look,
gotta pop.
It's gotta pop, and you're doing it. You're doing it. Whoa! Fell play right there. I just had it on because I wanted to make sure King was coming in and being good. So
Right.
we're all good. I don't need that anymore. Did I ever see you back at the
Yes.
Comedy Store? I used to see you all the time. Were you ever on Kill
Yes.
Tony?
Kill Tony, the podcast.
The podcast
Yeah.
Kill Tony.
I thought you were gonna say drugs. I was like, yeah. Yeah, a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This pre-COVID.
This was pre-everything.
Pre-everything.
Like you were one of the dudes that went up and did a set, and then they
Yeah, but it wasn't even at the Comedy Store. It was at some other. Was it at another place?
No, it's the Comedy Store.
Was it the Comedy Store?
It's at the Comedy Store.
Oh wait, maybe that wasn't me then. No, they did something at the bourbon room
Oh,
where you do a set and then you do the podcast after.
Oh,
that's cool.
that one.
Yeah.
Up in the upstairs room. What was that
Wait,
room
was
called?
that Kill Tony? Let me just. We gotta go on YouTube now.
I tried to look you up to see because I was like, I've seen this dude before,
Kill
and
Tony.
it has to be Kill Tony.
King Bach.
Oh, you're looking it up.
I'm looking it up.
I don't think it's gonna be deep. He had a lot of shows. This is back before he went to Austin.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So now, okay, maybe I did see you up in the ballroom or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just performing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been following you for a long time, man. Like,
Oh, dope.
yeah, no, your stuff is fucking fire, dude.
Thanks, man. It's just my.
And my question was like, being one of the first dudes to do Vine, like, and be successful at it, like what was the thought process behind your content?
Oh, there was no thinking.
Like
There was no thinking.
You can move the handle a little and make it.
Oh, hello. Yeah,
There
there
you
was
go.
no really thought process. I was just bored.
Okay.
I was just bored. Just moved out to LA. In the downtime from auditions, I was just like, yo, let me just make some videos. So it started off as like selfie videos, me just doing like little jokes here and there, and then it developed into me creating mini scenes in 6 seconds. You know,
wow.
mini stories in 6 seconds.
It's almost like you took over that, because like even like my wife and I, she's a comedian, and we've done like little sketches for like, you know, like the 50 seconds that they allow you to do it on Instagram, or they used to, or a minute. And it just like, it was funny stuff, but the attention span nowadays is so quick that you figured that out like early.
Oh yeah,
that like you got to catch people within the first 5 seconds.
Oh yeah. You're doing
and
something.
you did do it.
Oh yeah. I learned to like, and it even helps me with my editing, my longer form stuff today. It's like I know where to trim the fat, like down to the milliseconds.
Wow, get rid of the babies.
Oh yeah.
Damn, man,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah.
And you are you're from Toronto.
Yeah.
And then you grew up in West Palm Beach, Florida?
Yeah, South Florida, yeah. And then I moved out to LA to pursue the dream of acting in 2010.
But weren't you in New York first?
New York Film Academy.
Wow.
Yeah, but I did that in LA.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to film school for 2 years. It was, and classes was from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Like,
oh, shit.
Like 6 days a week. It was wild. And that's where I learned how to like write, direct, act, all of that stuff.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
He's coming with the tool belt.
Came with it.
Yeah, he's
Batch man.
He's got his arsenal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty smart to get behind all of it, especially when you know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you direct it, you produce it, everything self-made. I love that.
Yeah, I think that's the joy of it. It's like in this entertainment industry, business, or whatever, the most important thing, of course, is your mental health, but you want to have fun while you're creating or doing whatever you do. That's the most important thing. So I just make sure if I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's a true point. I think should be a point of everybody's job. Like if you're not having a good time at your job, quit doing that job. Get another job, you know?
Yeah.
So
You got one life to live. Don't want to waste it.
Yep. That's what we're doing. I watched a couple videos this past week of you, and it's been funny. You bring the latest one, you brought this girl up, and you're like, whoa, we gotta cover her up. You know, the kitty cat might be showing.
Oh, yeah.
And she straight said, nope, and didn't want to get covered. And you were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a stalker fan or a crazy fan?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Where was I? I think I was somewhere on the East Coast, and I just did a show. And then after the show, we went to a restaurant. Me and the openers went to the restaurant, and we were eating. And then the girl, she sat behind the booth, overheard what hotel we were staying at, followed us to the hotel, and then when she got to the hotel lobby, she asked, hey, I'm here to see King Bach, what room is he in? And then she was like, oh no, he has to come down and get you.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you don't understand how this works. And she ran in the elevator, went to a random floor, and just started knocking on every door.
Whoa.
And then security had to go in and take her out.
No way.
Yeah.
How did you find out that
They told me the next day.
they did?
Yeah.
So
And
you didn't even get to see what she looks like.
No.
Damn.
Crazy.
But I bet
crazy
she was
like that.
fine.
I mean, if she was fine and you were single, it probably would have been.
Yeah. Or if she would have knocked on my door, who knows?
you answer it in the robe. You're like, hello.
Good to see you. You ready for the after show?
How do you know my name?
Oh, you got your backstage VIP pass.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, but the shows are fun. Signing titties.
Yeah.
All the time,
All the time.
All the time.
Oh,
Someone wants
damn.
their titties signed at least once a show.
Wow.
Like a stand-up show.
Yeah.
Wow.
At a stand-up show. And then sometimes their husbands are right there. So I like do it like real like I do it real like respectfully.
Yes.
I got like my finger on this side of the pen. I'm just like Salt Bay, just signing titties.
I've been there before, And then sometimes there is no boyfriend or hubby, and you are like holding it and all in it, and your hand is like all
You motorboat. She's like, what?
I haven't signed titties, but I've stuck my face in titties.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Same
and it
thing.
was like something where, like, you know, girls when they do the hug, we're like the size, like perfectly up to a girl's chest.
Damn, I'm
unless they're
jealous.
like a dwarf or an Amazonian chick, like
Right.
my face is at your tit. So whenever girls hug me, they always do that cute crouch over hug, poke out the little butt. My face always goes into this little shoulder neck nook.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you get that one girl that just doesn't give a fuck. And they're usually married. And so they'll come up, you're thinking you're going to get the normal hug, the fucking neck nook hug, and they just push your face right in their sweaty titties, dude.
and just
wow.
choke you to death.
And yeah, and then I just feel bad for their husbands, though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, how do you erase that image out of your head
Yeah,
of a
that-
dwarf motorboating your wife's titties, dude? What the
might
fuck?
He might be into it though.
Oh, he might
and
be.
Might have sent her in to be like, honey, you know, I've always had this
time.
little thing of you and a little guy. Like, let's make it happen.
But what do you do? Do you take it, or do you do one of the? Do you move a little? Do you give a little?
I give it a little move.
Yeah. Oh, I do
And then like
too.
I gasp for air, like with a huge smile, like what the fuck has happened, dude?
I can't wait till the day you come off stage, Punch, and you're like, dude, I'm signing titties. Like you do a bit, and now you're signing titties.
Oh,
that's,
yeah, man.
That's the phone call I'm waiting for.
You got to start charging extra for that. If you want me to sign your titties, it's gonna be some extra money.
So, all right, comedy. You're obviously killing that because
good fun.
that's like a rock star's dream too. Like, why do you do being a rock star? Well, because of the ladies, the titties, and all that. Your dream also was to come out here and be an actor.
Yeah.
What have you done so far? Punch said he's seen you in
Greenland.
In Greenland.
Greenland,
Yeah.
And then he's done some horror movies. You're doing one called Fear,
Yeah.
right? Or you did it,
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as the original Fear movie, like with Marky Mark?
No. So this
I
one.
still call him that. I'm so old school. Marky Mark.
That's gonna always be his
That's
name.
his name, right?
Yeah. Mark.
No,
Go.
this one is about post pandemic, but the pandemic comes back. So a group of friends, they go to celebrate a wedding, but they end up getting trapped into this like abandoned hotel, like from the 1600s or something,
Okay.
and then we're all trying to survive.
And then what is the killer? Just wear a mask and it's got like blood seeping through.
Imagine.
Yeah, that would be dope, dude.
No, you die. You die based on your fears. So whatever you're most afraid of, that's how you start to die.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
No, that really is a good one.
What am I? You
It's
know what
a
I'm afraid of?
mental-
I'm claustrophobic. I would be most afraid of like being trapped in a coffin and just someone never opening it.
Yeah,
Like that's
so
a
that was
long,
one of the-
shitty death.
That was one of the characters.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck
Fear.
that.
So you'd relate to one of the
God
characters.
damn! I want to die quick, dude.
That is a crazy one.
What's your biggest fear?
I don't know. I've
Come on, let us know.
have
I've
something.
had a few, but I've learned because of my friends. I don't tell them anything I'm afraid of.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
Come on, let the people know. They want to know.
What? Come on, Jason.
I'm
You
not
gotta have
afraid
something.
of anything.
Yeah, you
no?
are.
So did they ask the actors like first, like, hey, what are you most afraid of, and then like kind of like put that in like with like their death, or was it more
Yeah, it was more
Right,
in the
like-
script. And
you're gonna die getting pegged to death?
right. Yeah. And one of them was like, I actually like that.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Come on, what is it? Fire, water?
I'm afraid of naked women tackling me on the ground, and I can't do nothing.
Just titties
and
in
they're-
your face.
Titties in my face. That's what I'm afraid of.
You know what? Me too. Let's write that movie.
Me too. I think I'm more afraid of that more than anything.
It used to be drowning, but now it's drowning in titties.
Hey, did you do stand up before you did Vines? Or
Yeah.
You did. So you
Yeah.
already kind of like had your fit feet dipped in the stand-up world?
Yeah, so I started stand-up in 2010, and I think Vine came out 2013. So, yeah, I think 3 years. And then 2014, 15, I started opening for Joe Koy.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Did you meet him
he's
like at
funny.
at a show, or did he reach out to you?
So it's crazy. So I did Wildin' Out. And
I
then-
remember Wildin' Out.
Yeah, so it was me and Matt Rife on that show, and then Matt was like, "Yo, I'm opening for Joe Koy, come through." And then I went there, and then that's how I met Joe Koy. So it's through Matt Rife, and then me and Matt Rife were opening for Joe Koy for like 3 years or whatever. And then
With traveling like the country?
yeah.
Damn.
So we saw Joe go from like the comedy clubs, which it was still packed out. Like he
Yeah.
was still doing like 400, 500 seaters, but still like to see him go from that to then the theaters, and then now he's doing the arenas is crazy. So like now
You got to open up for him at an arena, dude.
I do.
Oh,
yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
I still do. I do
shit.
my tour
What?
dates and I do his tour dates. So I'll do my tour dates and then I'll go and then perform in front of 20,000 people.
Dang, how is that? What is that like?
It's crazy. The energy is like everyone's there to have a good time. The energy is electric. That's definitely like rock star status.
I notice a lot of the stuff that you do, like you tend to begin a lot with like crowd work and talking to the audience and stuff. Are you able to do that at like huge arenas, or do you kind of stick to a set, or kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It's definitely a skill you have to learn.
Dude, hell
Yeah.
yeah. I do stand up too, and like I have a bunch of different sets, but like that's one of the things that gives me anxiety is crowd work. And but sooner or later you gotta give it a shot. And I know I do open mics and stuff. I'm like, I can't do crowd work at an open mic.
Right.
You gotta fucking just dive in. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I want to do that, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what if it goes terribly, dude?
You got to be fearless.
Oh,
Are you,
God.
You gotta
are
be
you-
fearless.
Are you afraid of that one guy that'll just see you and he's like, well, he's got to exit the place right here. I'm just going to meet him right at the front. And what, you think you're tough or something, little man?
I think I'm more afraid of like insulting like a woman or something, or saying something that like is that I can't get out of. You know? Like,
But I think you'll be able to handle yourself. I think when you're there, like right now we're talking about like an imaginary scenario, but when you're actually there and there's people in front of you, you know respect, you know
Yeah.
like what to say, what not to say. And I think it's just fun. You just
Yeah.
got to dive in and be fearless.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Next set, dude.
Yeah.
You better get somebody.
You got
Boom.
to. And especially, I remember one arena show we did. There was like a malfunction, and all the lights turned on, and I had to wait. So like, you can't do your set. You gotta like acknowledge the whole situation.
Yeah.
So now I'm cracking jokes about who's fucking up in the back, and just keeping the energy, because it's
Yeah.
all about keeping the energy going.
Yeah,
at the comedy
engaging
show.
with the audience,
Yeah.
keeping the energy. Yeah, damn, man.
Yeah. So you just think
What is? Do you remember like the biggest bomb you've ever had?
Yeah.
And why was it a bomb? Was it just because it was silenced crickets, or did you just feel it?
It was right when I started out, because right when you start doing stand up, you don't know some things that are funny, but you're just trying to get a reaction, so you just say whatever.
You try to get a laugh, and if it's not happening, you're just like, "Fuck, dude!"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So I made a comment about this natural disaster that happened to a certain group of people, and it was a room full of those people.
too soon, or
Yeah.
what?
This was 2010. So like they were like, "Oh, it's his third time coming to the stage." I was nobody. I had no following, no nothing. And then everyone, after I said the joke, the punchline, I was like, and they was like, boo! The DJ was throwing,
Dang.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So anybody ever date a girl named Katrina?
Yeah, right?
Like that?
Oh,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually tell the joke at my shows so people know.
Yeah.
But I don't say it online because I'll get canceled.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I think especially people have said it, when you're in comedy, you're going to a show, the person is going to say whatever they want. This
whatever.
is, and you're there. And if you're in the front 5 rows, be ready because
Yeah.
it's on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how it always should be. And this canceling thing, no, they're canceled. You can't come into the show anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So, what were you gonna say, Punch?
I was gonna say, you know, I'm an actor first and foremost, and
No
one of the
way.
things that like, and I've been doing it for a while, and one of the things that like when the influencer stuff started taking off, one of the things that my agent, and you probably dealt with this too, or you didn't because you are an influencer. But one of the things that my agent was saying, fucking pushing me to like, you got to get followers, you got to get your followers, because casting directors, what they were doing is they were casting people that had a huge amount of followings,
Right.
rather than casting like an actor,
Right.
or you know what I mean? And what would happen, because they thought that like the studios thought that if they hired someone with 1 million followers, if their movie comes out, at least if 500,000 people go and watch it,
Yeah.
that's great, and that's a good strategy to have. But then what ended up happening was like some of these people were nightmares to work with, and they were not used to getting directed because they're creating their own shit, they're inventing their own stuff, so they were nightmares, and they were hard to work with. So but you don't seem like you went through that because you are an actor. You
Right.
studied that. Like
Yeah.
you had like an up on the game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was, which was great. Did you ever hear of anything like that? Like,
yeah. So it's so for me, it was like, I was an actor first. I'm an actor who bumped into social media. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Who bumped into the
like nudged into it. You're like, oh shit.
like accident. Like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. So I went to film school. I was theatrically trained, all that good stuff. And they don't teach comedy at
No.
these acting schools. It's only drama. So me doing like entertaining comedy videos, that was just something I wanted to do. But yeah, it's when I go to these sets, I already know how to operate on a set. I already know how to take direction because I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Pretty much my whole life.
It's always good. It's always a good challenge is always great. You know? Like,
Yeah. So then what happened was they would hire the influencers who weren't like trained in the film area, and they didn't know film technique. How you acting on film is different than acting on YouTube, which is different than acting on TikTok and Vine. All that shit is different. So these social media influencers didn't know that, and they weren't like translating correctly into their into the movies. And then the producers and people started to catch on, like, oh wow, these influencers are pretty bad. Let's not use them anymore. And then nowadays you have
They got canceled.
but nowadays you don't even need like a following because Netflix can bring you that following. Like look at Jenna Ortega when she did the Wednesday show.
Yeah.
Like it just blew up her following crazy, you know?
Yeah.
You heard she's doing the remake of the Whale.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's doing the remake of The Whale. It's the female Latinx version.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's she's not doing any prosthetics. She's going full method.
Nice.
600 pounds.
Damn.
No, I'm just
What-
joking.
who did-
She's not. She's
I
not
was gonna
doing
be
that.
like,
Wait.
what?
What was the guy's name from
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he did prosthetics though, right?
Yeah, no, he did all prosthetics. I'm trying to work that into a joke, and people like Latinos are just like not digging it. I'm like, and it comes out Taco Tuesday. They're like, oh, but I'm Latino, so what the fuck, you know?
That's funny. You say it on stage?
I have, and it just fucking silence crickets.
Oh, that's funny.
Those are great.
I don't just think the audience doesn't get what humor you're trying to go for with it. They're
Yeah.
not on the same level as what your humor is at
I guess
that point.
my humor with that particular thing is like, I heard that she's very method. She's a very good actress.
Yeah.
Like she's very, very committed. So with Brandon Fraser, they made this big stink because he wore prosthetics.
Yeah. No,
he
I
wasn't
know.
authentic.
They were mad about
People
that?
were mad at that. I'm like, it's fucking acting, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with her, the joke is that she's only people that would probably get that is like more so like actors, because actors are so committed,
Yeah.
especially certain kinds, you know?
Wait. Were big people protesting the movie because he took their job from
I don't know if they were protesting it, but there was a lot of bad tweets going
Yeah.
on, you know, and like you can tweet about anything, and everyone's got an opinion. I think you just got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
When it comes to shit like that, but you
I
know,
just, that's everything. There's always it's night and day, hot and cold, whatever. There's gonna be, you know, good tweets and bad tweets. Whatever you do, it's gonna, you know.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be something. But you were saying earlier, you went to school for acting and all that. You're an actor first, and a lot of comedians, the big dogs, they all say you can't go to school for comedy.
You can't.
You can't. You have to have it.
Yeah, but
And-
you can to learn like the structure and this and that.
how to build
but-
a joke kind
yeah,
of thing.
How to build a joke.
Kind of, but comedy, if you're gonna have it, you're gonna have it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you can go to school for acting,
Right,
And
yeah.
that definitely, you know, is something.
Yeah.
And you said you're like, I'm an actor 1st,
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed. But you're funny, and you have that third eye for comedy. You see
Right.
what other people don't see.
When your videos, he's very, very committed in his Vine videos.
Yeah.
That's what like fucking drives the scene.
No,
Yeah.
I know, I get it, and I love it, and it's awesome because there's not too many people that have the combo. You know, there's not too many, and you got the combo, man.
Thank you,
and
you.
it
I
is awesome.
appreciate it.
No,
Thank
it
you.
is. It's good,
Thanks.
and it's something I've always watched comedians, you know, the big dogs, and they say you can't go to school for this. This happens.
Yeah. That's the hardest thing. It's like it's in your DNA.
Yes,
It's in your DNA. It's like you either got it or you don't.
I feel with acting too, though, like coming from first, like being an actor, like and dealing with auditions, that whole process, and like the rejection that you deal with, like kind of hardens you. Like it gives you tough skin for when you're on stage doing comedy.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're so used to rejection. Whereas as someone that just comes out of the woodwork and starts doing comedy and has to deal with that. They're fucked.
Yeah.
Unless they're able to just kind of pull through that, because fucking comedy will just eat you up, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be. It's best to be a nobody and try stand up, because you can go out there, you can bomb, they can bully you. Who cares? Like when
Yeah.
I bombed, I was like, who cares? Y'all not gonna see me again. I'm gone.
I don't live in your town.
Yeah, but it's always harder. Did you guys start stand up after you were famous?
I started stand up.
I never really did stand up.
No?
I just went to clubs just to watch people, and then I did things like the Kill Tony show and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. I did more life storytelling.
Okay,
But I
okay.
never went and said, you know what? I'm
more
gonna be a
long form.
comedian.
More long form.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
long
right.
form.
And then
Yeah.
you started.
I started 2 years ago, but I've been an actor for like the last like probably like almost 20 years.
Yeah, so it's harder for you because it's like people are like, "Oh, I know that guy." If I like, and then that's how it can spread. you
Well,
know?
it's always like too, like I don't know if you get this, Jason, but it's always like with me, like it's he was a professional skateboarder, then he's an actor, and now he's trying to be a comedian. Like it's always that first,
Yeah.
rather than like just allowing me to do stand up, you
Right,
know, and like
yeah.
give it a shot, and not judging me from what I did before.
Yeah, and that's only the people online that are gonna say, "Oh, he's trying to do stand up." He's not. But people who actually go to your show and they actually give you a chance, that's who you're there for.
Yeah.
So that's who you do it for. And I love that. It's like, you know, people will come to the show. It's like, all right, let's see if this guy's funny. And then by the end of the show, it's like, yo, man, this is great. I actually enjoyed you better in person than I do online.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm signing this girl's titty. So it's a win-win, you know?
Damn.
No, that's always a win-win.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I had a lot. So, my brain just farted. Best audience and worst audience you've ever had.
Best audience.
Town and place and like what you were doing and like what it was like. You're like, I was here and the crowd went wild. I even went 10 more minutes or something, you know? Or worse, we were like, I couldn't even wait to get off stage.
Oh man, the best one has to be Detroit. I had so much fun in Detroit.
Okay.
And then the worst one, so I used to do, like when I first started, I was in the mud. I was performing in hotel lobbies. I was performing at TGI Fridays.
Whoa, you were
Yeah.
like deep, like you went in.
I was grinding. I was
Yeah.
doing like six shows a night, like 6 mics a night.
Okay.
And it was just, yeah. So it's definitely got to be one of those shows. It's where I'm just performing in a hotel live where people just walking by, not even paying attention.
Little kid comes over and you had a hat down on the ground and he takes your dollar out of it. He's like, that's my dollar.
That is called paying your dues right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's going to war.
Yeah. So that's been the grind
Wow. And you've been doing this how long now?
since 2010.
2010. Nice.
You do.
Go.
You
Bunch.
do horror movies, like you did The Babysitter, and then
Yeah.
you're doing this other one, Fear. Do you know about the horror convention world?
No, what's that?
It's a world. Well, it's like they have these conventions
Yeah.
for like horror icons or people that are like in famous horror movies, and they'll put on these conventions. They'll fly out the guests, celebrity guests, and you'll be at a table with some of your pictures.
Oh, wow.
And people pay money to get a selfie with you and your picture and a picture sign, whatever one they choose. And people like the guy Norman Reedus from like Walking Dead. I mean,
yeah.
that dude, they call him Walker Stalker conventions. That dude walks out with like 150 grand in like 3 days, just all cash.
What?
But yes, you should do it. Bam does them.
I never even made a horror movie.
No, but it's not.
make one right now.
No, it's
Yeah.
not just. It's for celebrities, like whatever like it's for people. Like if Bam shows up at a horror convention, people are automatic and he's like the outcast at the horror convention.
Really?
Kind of, but he's more famous than all of them because
Right.
of he's been on TV rather than just films. But like.
Yeah.
With yours, like I do the horror conventions for because I did a bunch of Rob Zombie films, and there's like a huge Rob Zombie cult following, and so I'm always gonna get people that come up and be like, "Oh, you're a part of Rob Zombie's film." They want the collection of all the
Oh,
actors that
wow.
were in the movie.
Yeah.
And there's probably be one for the movie Fear, and there's probably one already for the babysitter.
Babysitter.
Yeah, because you were in the sequel too.
Yeah.
What'd you do? You had it in your
fly me
contract. What your contract said? Don't kill me in the first one.
No, we died.
Oh,
I died in the
Oh,
first
you
one.
die and then you come back.
Yeah.
What is it, like a fucking origin story? The second one?
No, it's not. But I guess people.
I'm
just
sorry,
like,
I didn't watch it.
No,
so
no,
I have
yeah.
to-
But
Pe-
you know about it.
Yeah, dude.
People just liked my character, so they brought me back. And then yeah, Jenna Ortega's actually in the sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So there is a world for that. Like she
Yeah.
can probably go to that world and
She could go wherever she
walk.
wants.
Yeah.
Do you still want to have you done commercials?
Yeah.
I
You've
see him in a
done- that's
commercial
what I was gonna
with
say.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like trying to like not talk about his eyebrows or something. Like his unibrow. That dude's dope. No, that dude will fucking pump me. Like no, nothing but respect here, bro. that dude tall as fuck.
Yeah. I actually met him when he was coming out of college. I was at some, oh man, where was it? Essence Festival, somewhere in Louisiana. I just saw him. But yeah, he's cool. Yeah. Did a commercial with him. Did a commercial with Joel Embiid from the 76ers. I think that's what he.
Those are nationals, right?
Who?
The commercials.
Yeah.
Nationals.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then
That's paychecks.
And then
that's a nice paycheck.
That's a paycheck. Yeah.
And then I never watched like basketball that much, so he would ask me like questions about basketball, and I had no idea how to answer them.
So what's your sport? Do you like sports?
Basketball.
Basketball.
No, did you really just say that?
I kind of watch like football. I started betting.
There you go.
Like, are you a part of a fantasy football league?
No, like sports betting. Like
Okay.
like going on in Vegas, and I did baseball. I lost all my money. I
Uh-oh.
did football. I lost all my money.
But you're still here.
And yeah. Well, I'm in debt. You might hear a knock on the door. Let's not answer it. It's not Postmates. But yeah, so I stopped sports betting.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's casinos aren't around because people win.
Yeah, you're right.
Casinos are around because people keep them funded.
I saw that you were the first black man to host the Streamies, which I had no idea existed.
Yeah.
And I watched part of your monologue.
Was I the
It
first
dope.
black man or the
That's
first
what-
man? Hold on, let me see.
No,
Whoa,
you said
whoa.
black African American man to
Let me see.
host.
While he's
the
looking this
Streamies.
up, what is the Streamies? Tell the audience what the
The
Streamies
Streamys is the Oscars for influencers.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
The Oscars for influencers?
everyone has something like this, Jason.
And you have to wear
You gotta
like
be ready
a
for it
tuxedo.
nowadays.
You have to
Yeah,
wear
it
a
was dressed
tuxedo.
nice, dude. Everyone's dressed super nice.
Dang. So he was either the first man or he was the first brother man.
When did King Bach host the Streamies?
It was like 26,
19.
2016.
2016.
Or maybe I'm wrong. I sound like such a stalker right now.
You are a stalker.
So stocky.
Yeah, you are very stocky.
Well, I am very stocky.
You're stocky, but you're also a stalker.
I'm a stocky stalker.
Yeah. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
First what? First male?
First black guy.
First black guy.
There you go.
There was
See?
a dude. There was a dude.
There was
before
a dude
you.
before me,
But yep. But you know what?
but he wasn't a black dude.
So,
Uh-oh.
being that you are part of the influencer world, are you a huge fan of Jake Paul?
yeah,
You guys know each other.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
came up together somewhat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jake. He's a sweetheart.
That dude's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't. Obviously, he wasn't like that a few years ago, but like he's big.
Yeah, he went. He's who did he just fight? Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you bet on that?
yeah.
Did you win?
Of course I won.
yeah, boy! I bet
There
on
we
my boy.
Now we're coming back. Now we're
Oh my
coming
God! What if you
back.
betted against him? That would be so shitty.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Wait, Nate Paul. He's the guy.
It's not Nate Paul.
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter,
Okay.
like a champ at one time.
What's that dude who's the influencer who like
Jake Paul
Jake Paul.
just
Yeah.
knocked him out, or didn't knock him out, but he knocked him down.
Knocked him down. Yeah.
Nate Diaz knocked Jake Paul
No,
down. or
Jake
no,
Paul has been knocking everyone out.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've seen all this lately. I like for these past almost 9 years or 8 years, whatever. I've never even heard of this dude, and all of a sudden I see all these things, and he's like, "Yeah, he went to this fight, knocked this dude out, went to this," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And you grew up with that dude, or you grew up with the other dude?
Both of them.
Oh, you
They
grew up
both
with
lived
other-
in my same apartment building.
And then they
Jake,
fought
and-
each
so
other.
did you
no,
guys-
no, Jake and Logan.
Oh, okay.
Jake,
All
You
right.
guys
Right.
all move into the same apartment building, like all together as a team, like because you have another group that you you shoot videos with a lot, like
Yeah,
and they're all fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, I moved into this building before anyone. I was the first one to live there, and then people started like collaborating with me, so they would come over my house, and they were over there all the time. Then they just started moving in, and by the time you knew it, was like 30 influencers in one apartment building.
Damn.
Yeah,
What is the funniest girl that you ever worked with?
the funniest girl I've ever worked with.
Because there's one girl that I see in your videos.
Which
that,
one?
Black girl,
Lulu.
and she does that skit with you. She does a bunch, but the one I remember where she's like, "How come she get a hug and I don't?" And then because you hug the hot chick and then you don't hug her, you like give her dabs and stuff.
Yeah, that was Lulu.
Mike, stay on the mic.
Sorry, I gotta hold the mic like
Hold
it's a
the
penis.
Yeah, that's Lulu.
Yeah, no, Lulu's
she's,
funny,
She's
dude.
great. Yeah. Yeah, she's dope. Yeah, she's hilarious.
I got one. I'm stepping way out of line.
Yeah.
First job ever.
First job ever. Does
And
an
that-
internship count or no?
Internship counts, but was that
You mean
your
first job ever or shittiest job ever?
first job. Remember when we were talking about like, you know, you've just moved out or you're still at home, but you want your own money and you want your first job.
Yeah.
You want to get paid.
Selling drugs counts too, if you want to throw that in there.
Yeah, but they'll track me down. I know what they do.
Poncho's one of his first job was slanging stereos at a creepy van.
No, it wasn't stereos; it was speakers.
I
would pull up to people.
You had to buy
like,
the stereo yourself, but he got the speakers.
It was the shittiest job. It was such a shitty job.
Really?
Because if like you didn't sell them, you didn't make any money. You know?
Oh shit!
So you had to sell them.
Yeah, like drugs.
It was an incentive. Like if you
Oh, totally.
If you
like
didn't
drugs.
sell them, you're not eating, dude. Like,
So something, you know.
Mine was my first. Okay, not the internship. The first job where I was making money. I was a lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Yeah.
At a local pool or the beach?
Yeah, at a pool.
Local pool?
Yeah, local pool.
Did you have to go through a little
was that in
like,
Florida?
Yeah, it was in Florida.
Did you go through training?
Yeah, I had to get CPR certified. And nobody drowned, thank God, because I don't know how to swim. But
I was gonna
ask if you knew how to swim.
I was gonna ask if you ever saved anybody. Like you'd see some chick like, a lifeguard, I'm drowning, and he's like, I got this.
I got
and
this.
jumps right in.
no, never. That never happened. But thank God.
Yeah.
because I don't know how to.
You know, I'm swimming.
Like I know we did the CPR. No, I know how to swim. The CPR, because like they train you with the CPR, but I don't know if that shit really worked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's
Like,
just a
and I don't-
dummy. You're doing it on a dummy.
I don't want to find out for real.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like, thank God.
And yeah, I wouldn't want to be the person that's like, well, what happened? Well, how come my little Timmy died? Well, you know, Butch over there, he was over there and he was breathing, but he may have pushed you a little too hard or maybe not hard enough. And then now you got that on you.
Yeah, that's not on my conscience.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ever take any classes, Punch, to be CPR certified or anything like that? No.
I want to get my scuba license so I can. It's gonna sound crazy, but I want to scuba. I want to scuba in my pool.
Okay.
That's fun. Dude.
I like
That
I
sounds
like
fun.
the water. You know
I
what
do.
I mean?
I snorkel in my pool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't scuba, but I snorkel.
Yeah, I want to get a tank down there and stay down there for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
and just chill.
Yeah.
I've done it. I
What?
learned one.
You've done
day-
that before?
You can
No, but
chill
I
with no
learned-
one knowing you're down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you hide from your wife.
I learned how to scuba in 20 minutes, and the next day we were 45 feet underwater swimming with sharks,
Like the submarine.
like the submarine. But
Did
we
you have
were
a
down
smaller tank? You know why I asked that.
there. No, I have a.
Well, those
average
things are
size
heavy,
bag.
dude.
Yeah, but no,
Not in water though.
No, not in water, but it's still like it's
Yeah,
clunky.
It's
clunky.
yeah. No, but no, I had an average one.
An
I had
average
I
one.
had an average vest, average tank, average
normal one. A
snorkel
normal one.
on. Yeah. So yeah, I did it. It's fun, but it's crazy because the deeper you go, the more pressure you have on your head and stuff from the air. So
I hate that. That's the
Yeah.
one thing I hate.
that's why you want to just keep it at pool level.
Yeah, I
huh?
just want to stay at 6 feet. That's all I need.
Yeah.
6 feet, you just crouch down. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
all,
That's
you
all
do.
I
It's just
need.
like,
Just get a little recliner chair underneath the pool, be down there, just
It's so peaceful
just
down there.
scuba diving.
It's
Just
like having noise canceling headphones without the headphones.
world canceling.
Yeah.
World canceling. That's nice. I like that.
that could be like a form of meditation. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I think they actually do. They do that. It's like a.
I bet you if you were to invent that and do that on social media, people would.
They
do
already
it.
have that though.
They already have.
It's like
that.
it's a room. It's completely dark, and you're in water, and you lay in the water.
I've done that before.
Oh, you have.
Yeah,
What
I
is that called? What?
I don't know what it's called, but I was like, what is the purpose of this?
It
It didn't
Because-
feel good.
It's not that it didn't feel good. I just, my mind maybe at the time wasn't like down to just like float in a pool and
Yeah.
and just like think
Let
of
go.
nothing, let go.
Let-
But I
just
think it would be
let go.
doper like underneath water.
Oh, yeah.
Where no one can hear you, you can't hear anybody else. Like what
Yeah.
you're saying,
Let's
just
do it. I'm gonna start a
sit
business.
Indian style.
Batching friends in the pool. Come through.
That kind of sounds like another kind of movie to me.
Oh, it is.
Batch and friends in the pool come through.
No swimsuits. You're just free.
We call it meditation. But whatever you want to do is cool with me.
So do you live here in Hollywood right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
I
is
live
where
in
you've
LA.
lived?
Yeah. I lived here for since 2010.
Okay. And you don't live in that apartment complex somewhere?
No, not anymore. No.
Nice.
Yeah.
He upgraded.
Yeah, upgraded.
Yep. He said, "Nah, I made a couple movies. I've opened up for Joe Koy. I'm gonna get myself a new place.
I'm gonna get me a pool.
I'm gonna get a pool.
That's all I got. I don't even have a house. It's just a pool.
When you have you ever seen the movie 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when
This is
Gerard
Sparta?
Butler, like he's like, "There's a Sparta."
Yeah.
Did you ever think of that when you were working with him and doing this scene? Where you're like, "Oh my god, I wish this guy would just kick me in the chest and say that."
Nah, I was out because that movie is so long ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but yeah.
Yeah, and then he's such a nice guy. He's dope. He's one of my favorite people that I've worked with.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever see the movie Den of Thieves?
Yeah.
He's so dope in
Fucking
that as
killed
like
it.
a
50
fucked up
Cent's in
guy.
that too.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Damn, man.
Which movie is this?
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to see that.
Yeah, it's
That's
a good one. It's a
catch up
bank
on
robber
all your
movie.
Did they do a
Bank robber.
sequel?
No, they're
they
doing it
didn't.
right
They're
now,
doing it,
and
yeah,
I think
heard.
it's going to be like they're in London or something. Because
Yeah.
remember at the end,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
spoilers. People have seen it already.
I don't think they're doing it right now, dude. There's a strike.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Oh shit, we're not allowed to talk about any of this.
No, we can talk about whatever.
yeah, we're just making shit up. It doesn't matter. No, this isn't scripted. We're fucking
filming
making it up.
and this and this. These are all being done right now.
You went to you studied at Groundlings. You did Groundlings.
Yeah.
Did you do that for a while?
Yeah, that was how long ago was that? That was like maybe 2012-ish, 11.
And like and some of the people that you work with are they people that you met at Groundlings?
The only one that I met from but back in the day, like that was so long ago that they were in some of my skits and stuff.
Okay.
And then Andrew Leeds, he's another one. He's at Groundlings and he's been in like a bunch of shows. You name it, he's been in it. Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever do Saturday Night Live?
I never did it.
No?
Uh-uh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Growlings people
That do
they get Saturday Night.
Did you ever work with anyone at Groundlings like some like that like made it to Saturday Night Live?
Well, Pete Davidson did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You worked with Pete Davidson?
Yeah, on Wildin' Out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. There was oh man, he's another guy. He's on SNL. He was on Wildin' Out too. What was his name?
He must not have been that important.
No, he was. He was so funny. It's just it was so long. I keep going to my phone.
When you worked with Pete Davidson back in Wilding Out in those days, a long time ago, did you ever think that this dude would be plowing and smashing through so much amazing, you know?
I knew it. I told him.
You're
I
like,
said,
you
"Listen,
got
Pete,
it, man.
There's something about you that you don't see, but I see. And in a couple years, you're going to get whatever girl you want to get." And he was like, "Me?" I said, "Yes. Now go out into the world and do what you
Go
do."
fly. Fly.
Yeah.
If little Pete Davis could see himself now.
Yeah.
Wow. How many seasons did you do Wildin' Out for?
That
was a good one.
Yeah.
That was really good because it was so quick.
Yeah.
It was good that way.
I can't remember. I think I did like maybe 2 seasons. My
Okay.
memory is very
One of my
bad.
favorite stand-ups was on that show. Michael Blackson. He's
Oh
fucking
yeah,
hilarious,
he's
dude.
great. Michael
Holy
Blackson's great.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember seeing a midgie on Wildin' Out.
They still do it. Come
They
on.
still?
Yeah.
Punch. Dude, Wildin'
You
Out.
got to be able to freestyle though. It's hard.
Come on, man. You got
This
this.
dude's a Groundlings guy, man. He knows what's up.
You could learn to freestyle.
You can learn. You can pick it up. It's kind of like, when you're just messing with your buddies and you call them out on stuff like that. I could see you doing that.
I used to go to a gym that Nick Cannon went to. It was like a private gym, like in Burbank, and he was always there with a security guard,
Oh, really?
like a fucking badass dude.
Oh, really? In North Hollywood?
No, like in Burbank.
Oh, in Burbank. Okay.
Did you ever go next to him and start curling like, "What's up, Nick?"
I should have.
Yeah.
But his security guard was very like he
Intimidating?
wouldn't let people like walk up to him. You had to like kind of like ask, and so it's like I'm not gonna do that.
At
shit.
a private gym?
Yeah,
He had
like-
security? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a time where people wanted to beat his ass or something, but like, yeah, like he had a security like at 11 a.m. at a private gym in Burbank.
Whoa, you knew his schedule.
Because that was the time I went and worked out, Jason.
Kind of stalker. That sounds like a stalker, buddy.
No,
Sounds
dude,
like a
no,
stalker.
I was not stalking.
Oh, it's
Nick
11.
Cannon.
I think Nick Cannon's at the gym. I'm gonna head over there.
Next thing you know, he's
I'm gonna go do curls next to him.
That's funny.
Do you ever work with Dwarf Mamba? He was with Logan Paul a lot.
Yeah,
little guy.
Yeah. I never worked with him, but
Okay.
I've
Okay.
known him for years. Yeah.
Okay.
Dwarf Mamba, who's that dude?
He's a little person, the midgie, you know.
Yeah.
And he
Is
was
he a
part
white
of Logan.
dude? Was he a white dude? That
Yeah.
called
Yeah,
it?
he
Yes.
was part of Logan Paul. He's small, dude. Super talented though.
Yeah.
You know, I did some stuff with him. Not like we shot a pilot or like
nice.
what's it called, a proof of concept for a
Yeah,
pilot, and it was great. You know, fun guy. He moved back to Michigan or Baltimore, so I don't know what he's doing now. And with the writer's strike and everything, who knows how long this shit's gonna last for? Does that affect you at all? Like the writer's strike or actor strike or any of that?
It
like,
does, but I'm doing stand up,
Yeah.
so
that's what you're doing now. Is
yeah,
stand-up.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's cool because all of last year I was on tour, and then this year the strike happened, so back on tour again, and it just keeps going.
What's your dates right now coming up on tour?
When does this air?
This will air October-ish, November-ish. So you got any-
October. Let's keep
Yeah.
it October.
So I think let me see. I can look.
Yeah.
right
What's
now.
your, what's
And do you
your
have
tour
you
date?
have shows here in Cali?
Yeah, but before this air, September 30th.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be kind of right before.
We
but-
should still go to a show though.
Oh yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be at September 30th?
September 30th, I'm in San Diego, California.
All right.
October 14th, Nashville, Tennessee.
There you go. Okay,
Nope.
that'll hit.
And,
November
and who's
2nd.
this tour with? Joe Koy?
No, this is me. This is your boy.
So you're
And-
headlining.
Yeah.
And where?
Who-
What
do
kind
you
of
have an
spots you
opener?
at?
Who's opening?
This guy named Sean Grant,
Okay.
and yeah, he's been opening for me for years.
That's dope, dude.
Nashville, Tennessee, November 2nd, Fargo, and November 3rd, Minneapolis.
Damn, man. You got it lined up. Question for you, since, you used to be an opener.
Yeah.
And now you're headlining.
Yeah.
Any advice for a man of my stature to like get to opening status? That's what I want to do. I
Yeah.
don't ever see myself as headlining.
Why not?
Because I haven't been doing this long enough, and I'm older. But I would love to open up for somebody. And like any advice, like obviously get my crowd work done.
Yeah.
But like anything else,
Um.
I'm fucking funny. by
Yeah,
the
I
way.
think the most important thing is know who you are and know what you want to talk about. So when you and have fun. That's rule number one is have fun. Like the jokes, they'll be there. They're there, but have fun. Be on stage and have fun.
Oh yeah, man. I always have fun. I love it.
good.
I fucking love it. When you catch the bug, you caught the bug. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Man.
Yeah.
Well, now you need to catch somebody in the audience.
Yeah,
and
you got
run with that. That's how you got to do it. You got to have it all. You need the trifecta. You need the self jokes, you need the audience jokes, and you need the life jokes.
You gotta have that.
Yeah, and then, boom.
Boom. Then you do an arena.
The Katrina joke? No, no Katrina joke.
Let's stay away from
Yeah,
that.
no Katrina jokes.
Maybe did Hillary do damage?
No,
Hillary?
she didn't do nothing.
Oh,
She
yeah, do a Hillary
You
joke.
can do a
Okay.
Hillary joke. Hillary showed up and everybody was like, well, we thought she was going to be a crazy hoe, but she was nothing.
And
She-
the earthquake came too.
Yeah.
And try to take its shine.
Yep.
Got you, bitch.
Yep. And they didn't even name the earthquake. And the earthquake got more respect from everybody than she did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you'll get it, Punch. Just keep at it. I think it's like a skate trick. Keep working at the tricks, keep flowing, and then
Yep.
there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get it.
I know
see
I
it.
will.
I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're doing this too. Plug
This
that
helps.
shit in.
Yeah.
This helps.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And of course, coming soon, Punch on tour, sponsored by Tootsie Roll Midgies, Mini Bar, everything. It's gonna be good. You'll get it, dude. I feel it.
Yeah. You
Thank
gotta
you.
believe in yourself.
I definitely do. I
Yeah,
definitely do.
That's all that matters.
He's doing better with this. This is helping. You're like our 8th or 9th. Yeah, you're like your 8th guest, 9th guest.
But no, you seriously were on our dream list.
Oh,
to
really?
have, and that's like we're trying to like interview like just not stick with just comedians, but just all forms of life, all
Right.
walks of life, and like we
people.
interviewed a girl that black people, you know, black people.
What?
We interviewed a girl that built a Harley Davidson. Like
Wait, what?
by herself.
First girl ever.
The
to
first
build-
girl to ever build a Harley
She
Davidson.
built it?
Yeah, from the ground up. Built her own custom bike.
Wow.
She's gnarly. Then we got a
That's
dude.
crazy.
That
Marfan.
Yeah, Marfan.
Have you ever heard of Marfan?
Mm-mm.
It's where your joints are extended. So this dude was about 7 feet tall. He's a stand-up comedian as well, but that's what it called. Abraham Lincoln had it. You know,
Abraham Lincoln was 7 feet
Osama
tall?
bin Laden had it.
Yeah.
He wasn't 7 feet tall, but it's just everything's extended. Like it's. I don't know
What's
how to
it called?
explain it.
Marfan.
Marfan. Let me see if I can get that on my dick. Can I purchase it?
They should have
Amazon.
a pill that's just called Marfan.
No, but it was pretty.
Get that on my dick. Oh my God, that would have been perfect when he was here. Hey, can I get that on my dick?
Yeah. Can you pass me one of your little Marfan
No.
chromosomes and I can just put it right here?
Just a
enter
little
it in?
injection.
Yeah, little right here. Psh.
Marfan.
Yeah.
Wow. Abraham Lincoln had it?
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden. It wasn't Shaq didn't have it because Shaq's really big and all these dudes are toothpicks. Osama bin Laden, Abraham Lincoln.
How
this
tall
guy-
was Osama bin Laden?
I think he was like 6'5",
Yeah.
but it's still like
Yeah.
6'4" or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he was 9'11.
Wow.
right, delete that one, delete that one.
Delete
Delete that one.
Nah,
Oh,
it's been
I got
long
it now.
enough.
It
It's
took me
been
a
long
minute,
enough.
but yeah,
It's been long
9/11.
enough. Yeah, you're good. Katrina was after that.
Wait, I'm gonna see how tall he was for real.
You really want?
Look
yeah.
at Osama bin Laden, because I looked up celebrities that were
Marfans.
yeah, famous people that are Marfans, and
And that's-
Osama bin Laden was one of them. And I was
6'5".
6'5".
He could have been in the NBA.
Yeah. I
Damn.
think a
Did they-
couple
they
NBA
didn't
players
have basketball back in those times, did they?
Osama bin
Laden?
Laden.
No. I'm talking about. I thought you were talking about
Abraham
Oh,
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Nah, he freed the slaves though.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Well, on that note.
On that note,
On that note. No, I think we're good. I think.
Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Hey, we love that you came out.
Thank
Seriously.
you. Thanks
And
for
I
having
love-
me.
We
Yeah.
enjoyed having.
And we will come out to your show. It might
Yes.
be San Diego. Maybe we'll fly out to Nashville or one of those ones.
Come on to
too.
Nashville.
Yeah, we'll get it crazy. We'll turn it up.
And so what with tours like that, are you going and doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and then flying back home, and then doing
Yeah.
the same thing?
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm doing these one night. Let me see. So if you come to Nashville, let's
You ever
see.
go to your hometown and West
yeah,
Palm
I gotta
Beach and
I
do
gotta go
shows
there too. So in Nashville, I'll be at the James K. Polk Theater on October 14th. So if you guys come there, that's where.
Well,
I'll be.
maybe if our show's out with one of the shows that comes to you
Yeah.
That
that
would
you're
be
doing
awesome.
later on, maybe we'll fly to it and we can sign some titties too.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Come on now.
Ass.
We signing them. We signing them.
All right. Well, I want to thank King Bach for coming out. It was lovely. We've been wanting him on the show. We're stoked. Especially thank Midgies, the Mini Bar, Deaf Noodle for always making sure this place is a luxurious place for us to have our podcast. Little Revolution. Now
Little
you're part of
Revolution.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank
We're
you
about
for
to
coming on.
revolutionize the world in a little way.
I like that. That's very touching.
So, yeah. Thanks for coming out, King.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready?